Alright, let's talk about something that's been on my mind lately, 1989. Yeah, 1989. It's wild how that year feels like both a lifetime ago and just yesterday, right? But here's the thing, while we're all nostalgic for the big hits like Madonna's Like a Prayer or Paula Abdul's Cold Hearted, there's a whole layer of pop gems from that year that's been buried under the sands of time. And honestly, it's a crime. So today, I'm digging up 4 forgotten pop hits from 1989 that still sound fresh. Like, seriously, why aren't these songs on every playlist? Let's dive in. First up, I Drove All Night by Cyndi Lauper. Now, personally, I think this song is a masterclass in 80s synth-pop drama. It's got that urgent, almost desperate energy, like you're on a midnight drive with no destination in sight. But here's the kicker, this song was originally meant for Roy Orbison. Yeah, Roy Orbison. His version didn't come out until the 90s, but Cyndi's take was the one that hit the airwaves first. And it hit hard, top 10 globally. But when was the last time you heard it on the radio? Exactly. What makes this really interesting is how timeless it feels. The production, the vocals, the sheer emotion, it's like it could have been released yesterday. And yet, it's practically a ghost in modern playlists. Why? I think it's because we've pigeonholed the 80s as this cheesy, over-the-top era, and songs like this don't fit that narrative. But if you take a step back and think about it, this track is a perfect example of how the 80s could be both dramatic and deeply authentic. Next, When I See You Smile by Bad English. Now, this one's a pop-rock anthem that screams late 80s. Squeaky clean production? Check. Massive chorus? Check. And yet, it's not just a product of its time, it's a defining moment of its time. This song hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it's easy to see why. It's got that universal appeal, that sing-along in the car quality. But here's what many people don't realize, this song is a perfect example of how the 80s blurred the lines between rock and pop. It's not just a rock song with a catchy hook, it's a pop song with edge. And yet, it's faded into obscurity. Why? I think it's because we've pigeonholed bands like Bad English as one-hit wonders, but if you listen closely, there's so much craftsmanship here. It's a reminder that even the forgotten hits of the 80s were often ahead of their time. Now, let's talk about Heaven by Warrant. Okay, I know what you're thinking, glam metal? Really? But hear me out. This song is a pop hit, through and through. It peaked at #2 on the Hot 100, and it's got that anthemic, radio-friendly quality that made it a smash. But here's the thing, even on classic rock stations, you barely hear it anymore. And that's a shame, because this song still slaps. What makes it fascinating is how it straddles genres. It's got the hair metal aesthetic, but the songwriting is pure pop. It's like the perfect marriage of two worlds. And yet, it's been forgotten. Why? I think it's because we've pigeonholed glam metal as this guilty pleasure, this not serious music. But if you listen to Heaven, it's clear that there's real emotion and skill behind it. It's a reminder that even the most dated genres had moments of genuine brilliance. Finally, Sowing the Seeds of Love by Tears for Fears. Now, most people think of Everybody Wants to Rule the World when they hear Tears for Fears, but this song? It's a hidden gem. It's psych pop, it's baroque, it's got this almost modern production quality. And it peaked at #2 on the Hot 100. But here's what's wild, this song feels like it could have been released in the 2000s. Seriously. The layered instrumentation, the lyrical depth, it's light years ahead of its time. And yet, it's been forgotten. Why? I think it's because we've boxed Tears for Fears into this 80s synth-pop category, and this song doesn't fit that mold. It's experimental, it's ambitious, and it's a reminder that even the biggest bands had tracks that flew under the radar. What this really suggests is that the 80s were way more diverse and forward-thinking than we give them credit for. So, here's my closing thought. 1989 wasn't just a year of big hits, it was a year of big risks. These forgotten songs are proof that even the most overlooked tracks can stand the test of time. And honestly, that's what makes music so fascinating. It's not just about what's popular, it's about what resonates. So, the next time you're curating a playlist, throw one of these tracks in. You might just rediscover why they were hits in the first place. And who knows? Maybe we can bring them back from the brink of obscurity. What do you think? Are there any forgotten hits from 1989 that you still love? Let me know in the comments, I'm all ears.